Secrets of Coins, revealing the rare coins in history, disclosed.
Bluegrass, bourbon, and the thunder of hooves under a southern sun. It's 2001, and the U.S. Mint releases a coin that captures the soul of Kentucky, the land of champions. A racehorse framed by white fences, and behind it, a grand mansion that once echoed with history. This is the 2001 Kentucky State Quarter, a coin that brought together heritage, freedom, and fortune. And for a lucky few collectors, it also brought real money: 11,300, 13,1950, Bain 400, and even 19,250 for the rarest examples. Support our effort, subscribe, like, and share so we can bring you more videos about rare coins, hidden treasures, and the stories behind them. Released on October 15, 2001, the Kentucky Quarter was the 15th design in the 50 State Quarters program. It celebrates Federal Hill, the Bardstown mansion believed to have inspired the state song, My Old Kentucky Home. In the foreground, a majestic thoroughbred racehorse stands behind a plank fence, a perfect symbol of the Bluegrass State's racing legacy. The words My Old Kentucky Home appear beneath the image, tying history, art, and pride into one design. The coin's reverse was designed by T. James Farrell, while the obverse bears the classic George Washington portrait by John Flanagan. It's made of copper nickel-clad, weighs 5.67 grams, and was struck at Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints. The 2001 P and 2001 D circulation strikes were minted in huge numbers, over 700 million combined. But among those are a handful of stunning rarities. Let's talk about value. Ordinary Kentucky quarters in circulated condition are still worth 25 cents, but in high mint state they can skyrocket. A flawless MS-68 Denver Mint coin sold for 11,300, an ultra-rare MS-69 Philadelphia example, nearly perfect under magnification, brought 15,400, and a San Francisco silver-proof graded PR-70 Deep Cameo went for 13,950 at Heritage Auctions. The highest sale so far, a dramatic off-center error in near-perfect condition, fetched an incredible 19,250. So what makes certain 2001 Kentucky quarters worth so much? It comes down to three things: condition, strike, and errors. Condition first, and the minting process in 2001 wasn't flawless. Most coins came out with small nicks, weak details, or cloudy luster. That's why examples in MS-68 or higher are so rare. Only a few hundred exist, and collectors are paying thousands to complete their state quarter sets in perfect grade. Next, the errors. A few Kentucky quarters were struck off-center, where the racehorse or fence is cut off near the rim. These can bring $4,000 to $19,000, depending on how dramatic the misalignment is. Double-die errors showing doubling on Kentucky, 1792, or My Old Kentucky Home, have sold for $8,500 to $11,000. A clipped planchet error, where part of the edge is missing, has gone for $12,400, and an extremely rare struck-through grease coin, where parts of the mansion or horse are missing, brought $6,300. Even more unusual are transitional planchet strikes, where a few coins were struck on metal intended for another denomination, like nickel or Sacagawea dollar blanks. These rare minting mistakes have sold for $17,000 to $19,250. Now let's talk about the design itself, one of the most meaningful in the entire series. That Federal Hill mansion isn't just a beautiful building. It's a piece of early American history. Built in the late 1700s, it inspired the song My Old Kentucky Home, which became an anthem of hope and nostalgia. The racehorse, standing proud in front, symbolizes Kentucky's deep bond with thoroughbred racing, a state that has bred more Derby champions than any other. The fence behind it represents the boundaries of tradition, and how Kentucky holds history and progress in perfect balance. Every curve and detail on this coin tells a story, not just of a place, but of a spirit that runs free like the horses in the bluegrass fields. So where can you find one? Start with uncirculated mint rolls and bags from 2001, especially those from the Denver Mint, known for slightly sharper strikes. Check old collections, flea markets, or coin shows 2001 quarters are common, but high-grade ones are extremely hard to find. Look for coins with full luster, deep mirrors, and clean surfaces. If you find something that looks flawless, get it graded by PCGS or NGC. For proof coins, check the 2001 silver proof set sold by the Mint. If you spot one with no haze and deep contrast between the frosted horse and mirror background, you could have a PR70 deep cameo, and that means serious value. When it's time to sell, regular coins in decent shape can go on eBay or Facebook coin groups, but for top-graded or certified error coins, use heritage auctions, Stax Bowers, or Great Collections. That's where serious buyers compete for five-figure modern quarters like this. The Kentucky quarter market has been heating up again because collectors are racing to complete their 50-state sets. And as demand grows, the best examples, especially error coins, continue to set new records. But beyond the numbers, this coin captures something deeper: the grace of a horse at rest, the beauty of history, and the pride of a state that shaped America's heartland. So next time you see the 2001 Kentucky quarter, don't overlook it. Take a closer look at the fence, the horse, the mansion. It might be the difference between pocket change and $19,250 in your hand. Support our effort, subscribe, like, and share so we can keep uncovering rare coins, lost stories, and treasures hidden in plain sight. Because behind every coin is a story, and sometimes that story is worth a fortune.